What's going on, guys? My name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I want to talk about this beast of a hobby of ours. This high-speed, fast-paced rigmarole that just goes round and round and round and just does not stop. Now, I just want to qualify to some degree. Um, I've been collecting slash opening slash investing slash how to's slash all the above random shit about how to make money as a side hustle selling Pokemon cards. If you're here to say that Pokemon's for children, stop trying to make money, go fuck yourself. Simple as that. Um, I enjoy Pokemon, but if I wasn't able to make money with Pokemon, I would not be involved in Pokemon. It's really that simple. As much as I like to play the video games, and I say that lightly, I like to play PokeMMO, really just the one video game. I don't have, I don't know, a couple hundred, like over 100 Hollow Energies because I'm a big Pokemon fan. I have these because I buy them for 50 cents and I sell them in sets of 7 for like 12 bucks. I don't know if it's actually 12 bucks, but yeah, it's something stupid like that. I don't have just promos and just cards and just I mean, I have cards everywhere. And it's not because I care about the community and I want everybody to do good. Yes, those are all nice ideas, and I wish bad upon nobody. And I've never tried to screw anybody. And if anybody is willing to challenge me on that, feel free. I'd love to prove you wrong because I don't roll like that. Just not that type of guy. However, I find myself in a position for the first time, second time, but I was too eager the first time, so I and it wasn't even this big. For the first time in the 3 years that I'm doing this, I have a screaming grand slam landing at my doorstep, the 17th. I am going to receive a case of Prismatic Evolutions ETBs for under 400 bucks. I can't tell you exactly how much. I don't think I should, at least because I don't know if I can, so I'm just not going to. But I will say I have 10 ETBs in a sealed case showing up to my house for under $400 shipped. Excuse me, that was gross. Now, call me Mr. Scalper, if you will. How I would never buy Prismatic Evolutions ETB at $150, $140, $130 since the reprint announcement today. ETBs are already down to like 125 on TCG Player, which I love to see. Truthfully, I mean that. I love the fact that I'm going to sell at least half of my ETBs. Let me just come out and say that right there. And I don't care if you think that I'm a scalper because of that. For the first time ever, really, I'm going to receive a product and be able to profit tremendously. Am I really a bad person for seizing that opportunity? I buy this stuff with the intention to sell it down the line. Now, I don't have a set percentage gain that I look for. I don't have some big chart. I'm not that smart. I buy shit that I think is cool, that I think people will like, which at this point is anything, and I put it back there. Obviously, you can't see back there, but that is where I keep my sealed investments. I put it in on my PokeData.io, I think is the website. I have everything right there. That's it's it's that simple. I buy it, I leave it there. When it's at a crazy price, I sell it. I have not actually sold any of my investments yet. The closest thing that I'm coming to selling is I have an Evolving Skies booster box that I paid 280 for. I have 40 sleeved Evolving Skies blisters that I bought at 3.99 a piece, and I have 3 ETBs. Those are the only things currently right now, and I bought those back when those were the prices. Those are the only investments that I've made that I have sold. Everything else is just still sitting there. I'm not one of these people that just buys things to flip it. I still have my case of Surging Sparks. It's still sealed. I didn't want to sell it because, truthfully, I'm not happy with whatever it is now, 225, and that's being announced a reprint. Which, by the way, if it gets the reprint that apparently I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be getting a reprint. I'm not somebody with inside information, but I'm pretty sure Eli from Pokemart USA and Nostalgianomics in a live stream, both of them have distributors. I think they did say that there is a Surging Sparks confirmed reprint. How big it's going to be, I don't know. But I will tell you that these Surging Sparks boxes are already selling for over $225. So they might not go down much. So when this reprint comes, it might not even be big. It could be huge. We don't know. Buy some. Buy some. And then don't sell them. Just hold them. However, I can sell this case of Prismatic Evolutions for like $1,300. It's not even out yet. Now, again, I will say this again. I would not buy an ETB for that price. But if people are going to spend that money on it, am I wrong for cashing in on it? Journey Together, $250 a box. I would never buy a set. I mean, the cards were, I believe, some cards were released today. Some info was released today. I would never. People have been buying them for $250. They didn't even know what was in it before today. If I get I lost my train. I get frustrated because, truthfully, good times in the hobby, hype times in the hobby, creates this animosity between the people within the hobby. And truthfully, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's If anybody's fault, it's Pokemon's fault, I guess, for not printing enough, for making it too exclusive, I suppose. All I know is I don't think you're wrong for selling something at 4 times the value if that's what people are paying for it. If that's what you all want to pay for it, then I'm sorry, I'll sell it to you for that price. If that makes me a bad person, call me Mr. Scalper. I really don't give a shit. But I think these high prices on these sets is honestly causing animosity in the hobby, and it's bringing in bad people to the hobby. It's bringing in scalpers. I mean, you have TCG stores that pre-sold these boxes, and they're, I guess, being good sports and honoring their pre-order prices if it was lower than what it was, but they're like cutting the plastic so that you can't resell it. Like, I'm sorry, I understand that I guess reselling is bad all of a sudden. I guess when things get expensive, you're bad for reselling stuff. But if I pre-order 4 boxes from a store because I'm an investor, because I don't even want to open them. I just want to hold them for when they appreciate. Because you're not happy with what you pre-ordered it for, you're going to cut the boxes open? I don't know. All I know is keep your head straight through all of this. And don't buy Prismatic Evolutions ETBs for $125. I'm sorry. I'm going to list a couple because if somebody's willing to pay it, I will be the asshole, I suppose, and take that money. It would be great to buy a case of something and be able to sell half of it immediately and be positive on the purchase off the rip and now just hold free boxes, like that's, I've never been able to really do that with anything, with any of my investments. I've never been able to actually, this is the first time ever that I could sell half of it immediately and be positive on the whole thing and just hold for free. You know, if that makes me a bad person, I'm a bad person. I'll be a bad person. I'm sorry. And I'm going to pre-order my Journey Together stuff when the time comes. And you know what? If the box is selling for $500 at that point, I'm going to sell them for $500. You know, I'm not saying, I'm not making claims. I don't think it's going to be a $500 box. I'm just making the point. If you're somebody who's in a position, if you're somebody who pre-orders things and buys things at a wholesale price or a distributor price, and you're part of a program or something, and you buy stuff all year long, you should not be deemed a bad person for taking advantage of what people are willing to pay. People are willing to pay. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong for giving people what they want. Listen, we buy and sell things to make money. Whether you're a business, whether you're any basic, I guess anybody other than the true pure-hearted collector is here to some degree for money. And honestly, even the true pure-hearted collectors, they're at least aware of the value of their cards. So money is the overarching theme for this entire hobby, in my honest opinion. And now, I suppose making money is just a bad thing. I'll be a bad person for the next couple weeks. And I'm going to list some of my ETBs for market price. And if they sell, I'm going to be a pig in shit. And if they sell consistently, I might just sell them all. And then be a real slob and maybe pick a couple up out in the wild and just hold those. Then I'll be a real scumbag, but I'm okay with it this one time because I think I deserve a Grand Slam win every now and then too. So, you know what? That bothers you? Don't subscribe to my channel. If you think that's just what it is, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I try to post videos once a week. I took a couple of weeks off for the holidays. I do random shit. Next week, I'll be putting this together. Little pixel art, Mega Block Pokemon thing that my wife got me. She got me 6 of them. Be doing this one. So, you're still here. You're a real one. Appreciate you sticking around, hearing my thoughts. And maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you're still here. You know, I think we're all allowed to have our opinions. I think everybody should be allowed to make money when their turn comes, as long as you're not a scumbag. And I don't think selling something that I pre-ordered for profit off the rip makes me a scumbag. So that's just the heavy truth of the video. And yeah, I'm excited. Finally gonna get a big win right off the jump. Feels good. I'll see you guys in the next video. Call me Mr. Scalper.